Welcome to BMBBH News with Kev. News without the WS.
A toddler's father is being charged with murder in her death. Wyoming police say 26-year-old Sanite Parks shot and killed Khalees Brewer on Wednesday night at his home on Meyer Avenue. Parks was arraigned this afternoon at a local hospital and has no bond. Our Carla Byron has been following this story, and Carla, police say Parks has a violent past.
Yeah, Kirk, we learned he was currently on parole after serving 6 years in prison for an armed robbery charge he got when he was 16 years old. I learned he was doing fairly well as a parolee. Wyoming police say 2-year-old Khalees Brewer was with her father, 26-year-old Sanente Parks, for a temporary visit at his home. Police found Khalees in the same room as Parks, suffering from a deadly gunshot wound. Parks was suffering from a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
This individual was first sentenced to prison back in 2013.
MDOC's website shows Parks was sentenced for armed robbery in Grand Rapids. He was charged when he was only 16. He was paroled in January 2019. However,
after he was released, he was found to be in possession of a weapon. And at that time, the parole board opted to return him back to prison for that violation for a period of 1 year.
He was paroled again on January 2021, and Gout says he was performing fairly well. He was employed, had no positive drug tests, and had constant communication with his agent.
He did have a domestic violence allegation against him that had police involved back last summer. Unfortunately, the witness, or the victim, in that case, did not cooperate with the authorities, and so I don't believe any new charges were filed in that case.
Because of this, Parks was enrolled in virtual domestic violence programming, but he was removed because he stopped attending a week or so ago. Why this shooting happened still has yet to be answered. Parks is also being charged with 2 counts of carrying a firearm while committing a felony, possessing a firearm as a felon, and discharging in a building causing death. Parks could face up to life in prison, and he's scheduled to be back in court on February 23rd, Val. Thank you, Carla.
Wow, what a bastard. I mean, he's at the accused stage, but for them to arrest him for that means that it actually had to happen. Number one, what are you doing in possession of a firearm around your child? And when you shot, it hit her, yeah. Whether it was an accident or not, and I'm sorry, he deserves to go down, period. Is it one thing about me? I do not condone hurting children, let alone killing them. This was his daughter. Wow, how can you murder your own child? So poor little Khalees Brewer, rest in peace. Rest in peace. Like, wow. Like, and I mean, the word is that he's upset because he has to pay $167 a month in child support. So instead of being upset with that, why don't you just do something like become an Uber driver? Now he's gonna get life in prison. And he's probably not gonna survive that long, because one thing that you do hear about prison culture is prisoners don't like dudes who hurt kids. Period. And yeah, it's just desserts at this point. What a sorry man. What a sorry man. 26 years old. He shot his kid, then he shot himself. Dude so dumb, he didn't even know how to kill himself properly. Or he was trying to make it look like that there was some kind of struggle and someone shot him. Either way, dude, you still dumb as hell, and you're a fucking murderer of a child killer. I don't care how pissed off you are with your baby mama. You don't take it out on the child. What miserable soul would hurt a child to get back at their partner? But, you know what? This kind of thing happens quite often and it's sad. Like, look, ain't nothing like prevention and like use of a contraceptive, use of a condom, those types of deals. Now, this guy has a criminal history, and he's a parolee that had 2 years, and they said he was doing pretty good. Well, I guess not good enough. And really, we tell guys, watch who you impregnate, and we tell women, watch who you get pregnant by. So these are one of these stories of watch who you get pregnant by. I hope this son of a bitch is punished to the fullest extent of the law. And R.I.P. little Khalees. I am so sorry. Okay, guys. Till next time, this miserable world.